Hey dudes, we're back. And I just wanted to show you something real quick here. Well, I guess it's not going to be real quick. Okay, Ralts used confusion. Ralts is now at level 18 here, and just bumped up to level 19. So one more level to go until Ralts becomes Cindy Lou Who, aka Kirlia. Um, so I've just noticed something, like, I listened to the previous recording, and there were parts in it when my voice sort of fades in and out, and I'm sorry that happens, but I can't really control this microphone all that well. I don't really know why it does that, but just bear with it. I apologize for it. Anyway, what I mean to show you is, right now Ralts is on level 19, and, knowing me, I use sort of unorthodox methods of training my Pokemon. Like, if anybody remembers the Silver Let's Play, by the time we come around to part 14, and we got into the tower where Raikou, Entei, and Suicune were, I went there, I released them, and then I spent about 5 hours tracking them down and capturing them. But I didn't show it so that everybody else wouldn't have their time wasted. And I spent pretty much 3/4 of the Let's Play using Raikou, Entei, and Suicune and leveling them up to be stronger. Anyway, I'm at it again here. I've got Ralts fighting Pokemon that are less than half her level, and pumping her up all the way so that she's finally up to Grovile's level, and he's not carrying all the weight anymore. Now, you can see how long this is taking. Like, can you imagine doing this? I know it slows down as you go higher in level, but Ralts here, I mean, I'm making, like, no progress at all. Look at that progress bar. It goes, boop, and then that was it. So I had to go back and forth, and I've been doing this for, I'm not lying, like about 15 minutes now while I was off camera. So this really takes a lot of time to do this, but it's necessary, because what happens is, later on in the game, like as soon as you beat the second gym leader, Brawly, the Pokemon actually gets a whole lot tougher, a lot quicker. Like, they're not tough as in, oh, I can't believe they did this, this is too hard tough, but it is tough, like, they won't die in like 2 hits. You have to hit them like 3 times before the enemies finally go down, and it's really annoying. So what I'd like to do is I just want to level up my Pokemon enough so that they could take down the enemy Pokemon in 2 hits or less. Because, yeah, it sounds sort of cowardly, but my 2 best guys are both special attack specialists. Meanwhile, their hit points and their defenses suck. So if they don't take down the enemy quickly, then they're going to suffer for it. I mean, that's just the way it went with these Pokemon that I chose. So, anyway, I'm fighting a bunch of Makuhita. Oh, I only have 2 confusions left. Shoot, I'm not going to make level 20, I don't think. It's going to be close, but it's not going to work out. Oh, well, I tried. Well, we better go back and heal, then. Alright, get out of the cave, get out of the cave. I can't fight anybody else. I don't have any Abra. Okay, I wouldn't fight him anyway, because he'd lived through my confusions. I met with a bunch of Abras, and they all lived through your confusion attacks if you use Ralts in this cave. So don't even try, because, they'll live through it, and then they'll teleport away, and you just waste a confusion. Like, there are some people who are like, ooh, an Abra, capture, 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 but I don't do that because I already have a Psychic type. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Listen, have you heard about this new Kind Hero? That's right, of course you know. I mean, sheesh, Kind Hero. It's the hottest thing and cool. Wherever you're from, Kind Hero is the hip happening thing, right? Oh, jeez, don't. I hate trend slaves. They're so irritating. I'm like, okay, so you like this one thing right now, and what else? Alright, anyway, no. Huh? It's not the hip and happening thing? Well, hey, you have to tell me what's new and what's in. Well, what do you care? If it's what's new and what's in now is not going to be new and in a couple of days. So, what does it matter? Kind Hero, I don't know, like status, Airlock Hero, there you go. No. Airlock Bag. Okay. Airlock Bag. Yeah, airtight. So, you don't, like, none of your food goes bad. Yeah, that's right. I knew it all along. Of course I knew it. Airlock bag. Right. Boy, you suck, dude. Alright, the hip and happening thing. Alright, it's so 5 minutes ago. Now airlock is what's in with the times. Oh, okay, I hate trends. Like, when Pokemon first came out, everybody was doing it, and I deliberately avoided it because it was so trendy. I was like, No, I'm not going to be sold out to this just because everybody else has been taken slave to it. Okay, item take. Oh, sweet, a great ball. That's like one of the best things he gives you in this game. But what happened was later on, I actually got into Pokemon whenever people were starting to get out of it because I went to a friend's house and he wasn't playing it anymore. He's like, "Here, you want this?" So I took it from him, and it turned out to be a very addicting game, which was obviously what made it so good. And so I really got into it afterwards, and then I stayed with it up till this very day. Like all the other translates of the day, they just kind of gave it up because they're weak-willed like that. But I'm still playing it today. And oh, I don't want to know you. And anyway, okay, so back to the game here. Ralts is finally level 20, and it becomes Kirlia. Okay, so now I've got Kirlia here, and so I've got Kirlia and Grovyle as the two Pokemon that'll be pulling the whole rest of the team. And now I just gotta find... where the heck is he? See, normally what happened was, in Sapphire and Ruby, you'd find Brawly over on this side of the gym, but what they did was they reversed it, so... oops, darn it! They reversed it so that Brawly would be all the way on the other side of the gym instead. And they did that with a couple of the other gyms also. They're like, we're too lazy to remake this, but what we can do is we'll just reverse the pixels so that the trainers will get uncoordinated as they're going on. And alright, see, here he is. So, Pokemon... okay, I'm just going to let Kirlia take this whole battle all by herself. I'm Brawly, Dewford's gym leader. I've been turned the rough ways, blah, blah, blah. So you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Now, if I remember correctly, I think Brawly once trained with Bruno of the Elite Four. But, if he did, then why does he have level 16 Machops? Like, later on in the game, we're going to see a lot stronger Machops than these level 16 ones. Now, I know it's bad for, light screen. Darn it, he was ready for me. Alright, fine. Oh, wow, he's thinking. He's using his head. Boom, focus punch. Ouchies. Okay, I wonder if this will kill him. Okay, yes, it'll kill. It'll be sufficient. Okay, Grovyle use pounds. Why are you doing that? How dumb are you? Okay, now there. Look, he's wasting his super potions on this Meditite, and he's still thinking that I'm going to use some sort of different move. Now I'm going to use Absorb because your light screen's gone. You see what I mean about tough trainers? Like, after all this training I did, like, he's still holding his own against my Pokemon. But he's really tough. I will give it to him. Okay, so he's sending out Makuhita. 2 confusions ought to do it. There, bulk up. Now, see, what would have happened if my Pokemon weren't ready for this? Citrus Berry. Yeah, that Citrus Berry is the death of you, because you could have been saved. He would have used a potion on that thing if he didn't think he was already at sufficient health. But anyway, I won without a sweat, but, again, that's because my Pokemon, I leveled them up so that they'd be tough enough to not die, like, in one hit. And you saw, I very nearly lost Grovyle there. Okay, so I got him. So my team's defense is not very good. If I'm going to take my enemies down, it has to be quickly. I think this is sort of why I'm a direct attacker kind of trainer. Like, I'll maybe put up a light screen and I'm coming straight at my opponent because I don't want my Pokemon to go down because they're not that good defensively. Alright, for you, I'll go to sea anytime now. Where are we bound? Slateport. Okay, here we go. So I'm finally going into this new city here, and boy, we're almost out of recording time. I spent too long training over there. But I wanted to show you the training. Like, it's ridiculous amount of training I did. Now, the other Pokemon on my party, like Zigzagoon, his only purpose is to pick up stuff and be the HM slave. Speaking of which, does he know Cut? I forget. Oh, yeah, he does know Cut. I guess I taught it to him earlier. I could have taught Ninkata Flash, but I didn't because I was okay without it. So, let's see, I want to crawl around these people on the beach. I don't really want to fight them because, it's a waste of time. Okay, so whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. Who wrote this script? Okay, so when I come back, I'm going to be fighting the trainers in here, and you'll see why if you haven't played this game. If you have played this game, you'll know why. Alright, catch you later, dudes.